Thank you very much, Jamie. Such a wonderful morning here in Edmonton. I know that everybody is coming from different places, different country as well. Shout out to the people from Hawaii, people from Alaska, people from California, New Jersey, and wherever you guys are at, and of course, people from Canada. Thank you very much, Jamie, for such an opportunity to be sharing with everyone. And guys, I'm just so pumped up. A lot of things that has been shared so far. I hope you guys are taking notes. I hope you guys are learning from the people so far. And you know what? Uh, I was looking at all the presentations, and there's just so much synchronicity, and a lot of people are sharing pretty much almost the same. And I hope that really hits home because guys, everything, uh, the answers to all of your questions regarding about your business is already here. You just have to have an open mind, open heart, um, especially you have an open notes so that you can jot down every single thing that's been shared to you guys. All right, to start up, I promised myself not to be choked up again and cried over again with this story that I'm about to share to you because this is my humble beginning. And again, prior to July 2011, I have two full-time jobs prior to coming to this industry. I work as an IT by day and working at a KFC crew by night, and having a part-time job as well in a weekend. All this because I have to support my very young family at the time. I had to wake up in the morning because I have to work at 6 in the morning to 2 p.m. in my first job, and then working again at 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. on my second job. By then, with all these things that I have to do in a daily basis, um, coming home already midnight, and by the time I come home, my kids are asleep. My wife is just barely getting sleep, and again I have to repeat this 5 times a week. And this is my life prior to this industry. Such a blessing for me to come here now to be part of it. And guys, everybody in this company has their own small beginnings. And I just want to tell you something that really became a turning point of my life before coming to this industry, and that this is what leads me to come here. At one point, one of the day, one of those days prior to coming to this business, I went to a grocery stores. I was asked by my wife, as usual, driving to the grocery, going in there, making sure that I'm able to bring home diaper and milk. And I got into the counter and about to pay these items, and you know what? Unfortunately, my card got declined, and tried many different cards, and I got out of luck, and I came out of that grocery stores empty-handed. I couldn't do anything but to walk back to the parking lot, and I and again, guys, I couldn't do anything but to break down and cry about it. And I said to myself, you know what, I'm being unfair to my kids, not being able to provide for them, even as basics as this. And that's when I came to realization that I got to do something about this, because if not, I just couldn't think of my kids not being able to get the most basic of things. So somebody have introduced to me this industry, and I said, you know what, why not give it a try? In a month or so, I got my license, and started really learning and being a good student, being coachable, being able to learn as fast as I can, as much as I can, so that I can actually able to do what I need to do in this industry. And true enough, in the next 90 days, David Longmore talk about 90 days. Now here we are, 90 days later after I've got my license. I was able to quit my full-time IT job. I was reluctant by then because I wasn't really wanting to do to quit my job because I love my IT profession. But little did I know, I fell in love with this industry because of the things that it can do for people. And so I set myself up to say, you know what, I'm gonna do something about this industry. I'm gonna be sharing sharing this industry to us as many people as I can, because it literally changed my life and my family. And again, the rest was history. So I'm going to share to you this morning what I've done so far, and that is, something that really um, important to me because um, being in the industry for the last 11 years, you got to find a way to make your business working and moving and growing and prospering. And I think there are three things that I'm going to be sharing to you guys tonight, I mean this morning. The number one is system. I think somebody has shared about the system, and I was looking at it. I was like, again, that's people who are in the same levels you are think the same as you are as well. And I think we couldn't overemphasize enough how important it is to really have a system in your business. Second, it's not just all about the system and about the system. We got to be talking about the people as well, because without the system, I mean, without people on the system, you know, you have nothing moving. You have nothing going on. You have nothing growing. So people are very important as well. And we needed leaders at the same time. These are three things that you better make sure that you pay attention to when you're actually growing your business. Number one, system. Have you ever tried in your business wherein um, every single month, you're getting different results, and this month you're doing well, the following month not so, and then it's just a roller coaster ride for most people. And again, this is why that I would say that, did you know that having a system is far more important than having a goal? Because you could be getting a goal, and yes, don't get me wrong, goal is very important in a daily, in a weekly, in a monthly basis. But if you don't have a system to support it, you will get an inconsistent result. Let me just explain this in this manner. Let's say, for example, you have a goal to actually lose some pounds. Maybe 5 or 10 pounds that you want wanting to get rid of. You set that goal in the next coming months, maybe, or coming weeks. We want to be able to actually lose this, number of pounds. And true enough, you were able to actually remove it. You were actually able to get rid of it. But the thing is, majority of people don't have a system to actually maintain it. And if you don't have a working system around it, you would be, getting back to that same old result again. And that's why for most people, when they're earning really good money in this month, the following month, they're struggling again, and then the next time around, they're back at square one. So we don't want to be running a business that goes back to square one all the time. We want to be able to actually move our business from one phase to the next phase, wherein growth is exponential. When we say exponential, we're not talking about 1 plus 1 equals 2 or 2 plus 2 equals 4. We're actually talking about, if you're getting 100, now the next time around should be 300. 300 should be getting 800. 800 getting 4,000. Things like that. That should be, the way the business should be growing if we're able to actually run a system fully. Next, so did you know on an average we make about 35,000 thousand decisions every single day? Guys, I didn't know about this until I've seen this number, and very very funny actually, because somebody actually took time to count these numbers too in a single day. What an amazing statistics! But if you think about this, this is what we do every day. The clothes are we're gonna wear, the decisions that we need to make when we say, hey, where we're gonna go get our next grocery, where we're gonna go in a business standpoint, who's gonna be the next person to talk to, who's gonna be the next meeting, in today, the next day, this week. So many decisions that we need to make in a single day. Now, add it up for 2,000 agents, that's about 70 million decisions every single day if you have 2,000 people in your hierarchy or in your organization. And if they do that consistently in the next 30 days, 2,000 agents are making 2.1 billion decisions every single month. Guys, have you guys ever thought about how many decisions that we make this way, right? And to think of it, some of these decisions we're getting a desirable results. Some of these decisions as well are undesirable results. Some good, some not, and there's just these different things going on, and in our business especially. And think of it, if you're one of your agents are facing many different situations, many different circumstances, different people, different personalities out there that they're going to be talking to, and they're going to be making decisions. And if you don't have a system, and it will give you that unpredictable and inconsistent results, and leading up to costing you a lot of time, a lot of energy, wasted energy, and costing you a lot of money or missed opportunities, if you want to say call it that way. Now, system creates predictability. That is very important, guys. Prospecting, again, we could not overemphasize enough that this is so important, that we have to create a system wherein we are able to put in a lot of people to this funnel. And you could be getting it from referrals, student field trainings, new advisor trainings, warm market, social media, whatever that might be, right? Present. Uh, Make sure people have their proper words to say in front of people, because if they're out of words, how can you actually expect predictable results? And approval, they should be able to know how to actually speed up the process of approval, especially the underwriting process, and then of course the delivery. And by the way, this is just the phase one, and a lot of people are stuck in this part where they're just building book, building book, building book. And that's not entirely bad. But if you are stuck in the phase one, that isn't really a wise way to use your time up in this business. Now, BTO recruiting, and guys, this is your phase two, and that's what feeds your phase one. And I think Ashraf, I think, is the guy who shared some of this stuff. But this is just showing to you an overview of what your business could be if you systematically put them into different phases. And by the way, don't forget to teach other people this as well, on how this thing works. If you have someone teaching phase one and phase two, definitely you are actually now going up to the phase three, wherein you are building a legacy. Next, now system, guys, is if you have a system, it will save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. That's what system is all about. Now, system is only needed when you want to scale up. Now, the best thing about Experior is we have a beautiful system, technology system that supports the way we operate our business, and that's our back office system. Thanks to Leanne, by the way. Shout out to the people who are behind it. What such an amazing a system that you guys have put up there for everyone. Now, let's talk about people, because your systems are only as good as the people that runs them. Guys, if you want a year of prosperity, you grow grain. I think you've heard about this already. But this is what I want to add up. If you want 1,000 years of prosperity, grow people that grows people. You just don't grow people for the sake of growing people, but actually making sure that they too will be growing people. And that's how to achieve. And I'm just so blessed, so thankful, so grateful for all these people right here. I know that that's not everyone, because I don't have everyone's picture. But anyways, it is my responsibility to make sure that they are winning in our business because they have given me all the trust that they can give me. Guys, the people that you're gonna surround with and spend time with is gonna determine how successful you are going to be in this business. A lot of you didn't spend time to your EDs, SEDs, NEDs, or if not, some of you. And we have CEO Tap every Monday. Guys, tap into that. If you're isolating yourself, you're not doing yourself a favor, and you're really cutting off yourself to to a good source. Also, find yourself a running mates. Find yourself a an accountability buddies and spend time with your team. When was the last time you spent time with these people? When was the last time you called them? When was the last time you are spending time with them, getting some good, some good inputs? And again, three important things: system without people is just a manual. If you have a system and a people, you get a factory, but factory is a cold place, not a good conducive place to be in. We need leaders amongst these things, because if we have leaders, people, and system, now we have a movement. Now you have a crusade. Now we have a moving organization, because leaders is the one that pushes the people, that drives the system, that drives people, that inspires people. You need leaders in your organization. And again, the speed of the leader is the speed of your team. And lastly, guys, I just want to say that it is your responsibility to make sure that your team is winning. That's what leadership is all about. That's how you can actually measure your leadership. Look around you. When was the last time your people are winning? And I could not be happier than seeing people winning in this business. And they have story to tell for sure. And actually, I just want to be the first person to say that we're going to have a newest 100,000 ring earner today after the payroll is going to be paid. And I'm so proud of this couple, Tito Ray and Tita Rose. And again, I'm just so happy. Thank you very much, guys. And Jamie, such a privilege, such a wonderful company to be part of. And thank you very much, guys. And God bless everybody. And to all your successes, I pray for it. Thank you very much.
Hey, if you like this video or any of the other videos that I have on my channel, stay tuned. We have so many more coming, but I want to make sure that you're in the know, that you know when they're coming. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell.